Here is the Perl script that our group worked on, myself, Cameron, and Braden. We start off with the hail. So if you hail the NPC, he will list the services that he offers. Um, to purchase a level, you give him 10,000 platinum. If you want AA moves, you give him 1,000 platinum. If you want to see his secret mystery move, you give him 1 platinum. To summon an item, you give him a diamond. Right here, we have a little bit of logic. This checks for what the person wants to summon for an item. It checks for the item ID right here. Right here it's checking for validation. So I have a variable diamond mode, and it checks to see if the flag is set to true. Right here it summons the item, and then right here it resets the flag to false so that it doesn't get abused. You can't just keep summoning items. You have to keep giving this guy the diamond in order to summon the item. Right here we have our buff spells. We decided to go with Spirit of Wolf, Shield of Fire, and See Invisible. These are 3 options. And then for teleport, our 3 options. You can either teleport to the Nexus, the Common Lands, or the Plane of Knowledge. Down here, here's the actual event handling. So right here, we use the plugin check hand in, and it checks the item count for platinum, see if it's 10,000. If you give him 10,000, he gives you a level up, and it takes the 10,000 platinum from your coin purse. Here we have, this one checks to see if you give 1,000 platinum. It also checks to see if you are greater than or equal to level 52. Then takes the 1,000 platinum, and it will give you your AA experience. Right here's the AA points. And then right here is just the handling. If you were not level 52 or higher, it returns your items, and it gives you a little prompt saying that you must be a higher level. Right here is for the secret move. So you give him the 1 platinum, he takes it, and he says, look what I could do, and then he does this little animation here. And down here is where we have our item summoning. And this is where it checks to make sure that you handed in the diamond. This is the ID number for the diamond. Make sure you're handing in 1. Gives you a little prompt, says thank you, and then it will set the flag to true, and that goes back up to here in the event say. That's where our true flag comes from for that. And then the last thing we have here is for the incorrect amount of platinum. If you give any other amount than the 10,000, 1,000 for a experience or mystery move, diamond, whatever, it'll give you the little error message, and then it will return the items to you. And that's it for the code review.